Welcome back, guys. It has been a while since I made my last video, but we are finally back in business. And starting off, we'll do a Arier 2 Poland Tankiety Rush. It's not really the fastest timing you can possibly get, but it's a timing that is actually doable. Like, this strategy works in a real game. It's not the fastest way, but it's with a very strong economy behind, with a lot more Tankietes, with a lot of mines, and it's a very strong strategy. And I urge you though to only use it when you're backline and have fishing. Fishing is fundamentally important for the strategy. So if you have no fish, don't do it please. It will be useless for your team. You're better off making some units and fight. With that being said, let's go into the video. And here we are in a game. The start is quite simple. The only thing you have to do is keep making workers. Don't get population capped. Don't get zero on food, otherwise you're not making workers. Just build up your houses, place some good warehouses at the woodlines. It's very important with this strategy that you have good eco management, because you need a lot of resources when going Bronze Age and trying to rush Iron Age. You see some cows there, you should gather them later. You gather the fish here. It's very important that you get a good amount of extra food, since you would need to upgrade 30 workers later at minimum. In the ideal case, you would want to upgrade all your workers. So you will need a lot of food, and you should watch out for that food. Like, here's some cows, you take them, but don't get the 3000 food, that's not what you need. Later when you get Bronze Age, you need a lot of wood to upgrade the houses, the warehouses, and obviously making a warehouse of the iron, and then you go Iron Age fast, but you can't go fast Iron Age if you have no wood. So in Stone Age you need to eco manage very good, that you get a lot of wood while also getting a lot of food. And if your spawn is a bit weaker, then you will not as likely get as much wood, so your timing will be a bit slower. You go Bronze Age with 37 workers, also known as 37 workers plus 1 scout is 38 population. And you do that because going to Bronze Age takes 90 seconds and each worker takes 9 seconds to produce, so you get 10 workers when you start clicking to go Bronze Age. At the end you will be Bronze Age with 47 workers. Ideally you want to queue like 3 workers, so you would reach a total of 50, because that's what you need for going IR. But if your wood line is not as good as mine, you might need to make a few additional workers, like 52, like 2 more workers. That will delay you 28 seconds, but it's the only way, considering the wood line is too bad, and it's not the end of the world. You will gather a lot more resources with those 2 workers. A goal of this strategy is that it's practicable and that it works on every map, so I'll also tell you what to do if the map doesn't necessarily allow it. You obviously try to upgrade all your houses as fast as possible. Don't make anything else. No warehouses except for the iron. No docks right now. All you do is upgrade that 30 workers and make the houses. And once the house is upgraded, you immediately click Iron Age. When going Iron Age, if your food has run out, you need to make a farm, so that when you reach Iron Age, you can take the population upgrade without any trouble on the food. Obviously, while you go Iron Age, you don't need any food, since it only takes iron to go to the Iron Age. After that, while going to Iron Age, you want to make like 3-4 docks and already make a few fishing boats. If you went to Iron Age with 50 workers, you can make 5 fishing boats. In this case, in this map, I was only able to make 4, but it's good enough. Once you're Iron Age, you take the population upgrade and you will make much more boats, basically as much as possible. After you reach Iron Age, you take the population upgrade. One of your docks, you take the upgrade there. Then the farm, you take the upgrade, you take the 2 upgrades in the warehouses, and you still keep spamming those fishing boats, since now you want to reach 90 population. If you get to a critical mass of fishing boats, like almost reaching your population cap later, you might need to want 3 extra houses, so that you reach the maximum of 16 and therefore can build the maximum amount of fishing boats possible. After the population upgrade, you obviously click Eastern Europe, And before you reach medieval, you should take off all your workers off the food, and also not too much on the iron, so that you have a lot of food, because when you reach medieval, now you need to upgrade everything, and that can be quite expensive on the wood. Because the population upgrade, you have 80 seconds time to basically upgrade everything, and that will be enough one if you properly eco-managed. You don't right now take any upgrades in the warehouses or the fishing docks, because right now you really need the boat to upgrade all your houses as fast as possible. And if you were to make some upgrades in the warehouses, that would slow you down, and you don't want that. If you have the best spawn in the world and can upgrade everything, then you can also take the upgrades earlier, obviously. Pro tip: farm stone for the stone mines later when you reach Poland. If you reach late medieval, you obviously pick the country you want to rush, but in this case it's Poland. You take the warehouse upgrade, and now you wait 5 minutes. When you have finally reached Iron 1, you will find yourself being quite rich with resources. You queue a few workers and upgrade basically everything. And as soon as possible, you click IR2. Basically, that just depends on how fast you can upgrade your houses, and until you can upgrade everything, you just keep making workers. But then I also recommend to build 3 universities, as that will greatly boost your eco, considering you were just rushing ages without making workers. Then additionally, make some factories to get tractors, and your economy will be booming. It's also not recommended to forget the tank blueprints. You need to make a barrack, and then you can make the arsenal to get it, and you will need it for the tankettes later. Reaching IR2, you take the population upgrade, and if you did not forget the tank blueprints, you can already start queuing tankettes. From now on, you just make more factories. Eventually later you need some houses. And now the most important thing is the mines. After establishing like a decent amount of mines, you can start deleting your workers, as the economy from your mines and the tractors is good enough, and you barely need any workers. You can delete all workers up to like 30, and from here you just keep reducing tankettes until you're pop capped, and keep upgrade them into tankettes. You can keep some in the earlier stage, so they're good against infantry, do the machine gun, and then you just kill the players. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I urge you to subscribe and also check out our Imperial Discord. We're doing some training there. Perhaps we will see us there. Until next time.